Welcome to another episode of Kookievision. In this video, I'm going to be making some Easter eggs for Easter. So I've got my first color here, just like my bunny butt set. I'm doing 3 colors. This one is a vintage pink, so this is a dusty pink that I've mixed with a touch of brown or black to kind of mute it a little bit. And I've mixed together the piping consistency first, using a number 2 tip and outlining the outside of the egg. And then I used a flooding consistency of the same color in a squeeze bottle to fill in the inside, and I'm using my scribe tool to even everything out and get rid of any air bubbles. Next up is this nice purple egg. This is actually a mixture of purple mixed with a touch of brown or black to get a nice muted tone. And again, just in case I didn't mention it in my other videos, I use gel dye, so like Americolor, Chef Master, anything like that. And I've outlined the outside with a piping consistency and a number 2 tip, and I'm filling it in with a flooding consistency of the same color in a squeeze bottle and using my scribe tool to even everything out and get rid of any air bubbles. And last but not least is this lovely blue color. This is a mixture of sky blue with a touch of brown or black, again to give it a nice muted tone. And I'm using a piping consistency with a number 2 tip to outline the outside, and a flooding consistency of the same color in a squeeze bottle to fill in the inside. And I'll use my scribe tool to even everything out and get rid of any air bubbles. Now, like usual, I do my backgrounds one day and my detail the next day, but you only need a few hours to let this icing crust over. I would at least let it dry for 3 or 4 hours. Next, I have a little bit of a vintage speckling technique that I'm going to be doing, and it's just simply taking a fat brush and loading it with a mixture of chocolate brown gel dye with a touch of vodka to make it diluted and paintable, and I'm just splattering it by using my finger and just flicking the brush onto the eggs. And I'm going to be doing the same technique using gold luster dust that I've mixed with vodka as well. I'll load my brush with this and flick it with my finger onto your cookies. If you don't want to get your finger too messy, because especially with the darker dyes like the brown, it can stain your fingers, so you could use a glove if you like. And you could see how nice and pretty and vintage these look, and the gold adds a nice little sparkle. And with this blue on the egg, it almost looks like a robin's egg. So I've got a number 1 tip here, and this is a piping consistency white roll icing. I'm doing 2 little bands across the front and then 2 loop-de-loops coming from there, 2 swirls coming from the bottom, and I'll use a single sugar pearl for the middle just to add a little bit of extra sparkle. And I'll take my tweezers and put that on the middle. You could use your finger as well. I just find the tweezers are more precise and you don't have to get your fingers in all that icing. And there we go, we've got another Easter egg for Easter, and I've done all of these colors. You could do any color you like, and this goes nicely with my bunny butts and the carrot set that I'll also be uploading very soon. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like me on Facebook and on Instagram. Bye!